This is basically what I'm having. It's just lettuce, ranch. I'm probably gonna put some cheese on that, even though I'm trying to keep my calories at the minimum. But then I have this here cooking, which smells so good. I'm trying to make the least effort possible for cooking. So that right there is this here. At least it's organic, right? But it's basically chickpea tikka masala. I love Indian food. And since this is organic and it's fast and easy, I decided to get it and just heat it up. It smells good. It does smell good. Um, it's 170 calories, one serving. I'm eating the whole thing, so it's gonna be 340 calories for my serving. Then I got my rice cooking, which I have to put down. Give me a minute. I need to bring down to low because the water evaporated. And let me go ahead and move that around. Whoa, it's good. Yeah. All right. So move it around a little bit. Let me cover it and just let it cook on low for a little bit. Okay, so I'm supposed to flip the camera around. I'm a hot mess right now. Oh my gosh, I'm a hot mess. No. No makeup, hot mess. But let me talk to you for a little bit. Okay, so basically, it's been raining all day and it feels good. I love rainy days. There's something about the rain that I love. I love clouds, foggy days, and it's summer. What's wrong with me? I'm supposed to love the sun. But no, I love rainy days. I might as well move to Seattle. Neo, stay in here. But it was raining and it's so pretty out there. I mean, the rain stopped. Nothing cute to look at right now. I'm a hot mess. I don't have no makeup. I'm very self conscious. And I have a big stain on my shirt. How embarrassing. Why am I filming right now? Oh, yeah. I was just going to give an update. um, Basically, I've been in the blues. And it's part of life because what I've talked about before, because I'm being transparent right now, I've mentioned this in the past that I have issues with PTSD. Apparently, I've been diagnosed with PTSD, but who cares, right? That was years ago. Do I take it personal? No, I just take it like what it is. I mean, I've been through some traumatic events in my life, but just because of those traumas doesn't mean that I'm going to be living in PTSD mode my whole life. Yes, I have PTSD for more than one reason, but I was diagnosed in the military currently because of some trauma due to MST, which stands for military sexual trauma. I'm not going to talk about it because it's so personal and so deep that I don't think it's right to even, I don't think the world is ready for that type of openness and transparency. But for me, it's very personal. It's like my diary. The only person that knows about my trauma is my therapist and myself. Those people that did whatever they did, they weren't thinking about me, obviously. They weren't thinking about how much this was going to traumatize me or whatnot. So that's why I don't look at it that way because
it's not a trauma. If you want to grow as a human being and want to become a better version of yourself, every day you need to get out of that comfort zone and not think about it as a traumatic event, but as something that you learned from. It's basically a chapter in your book, your your life that you can learn from and pass on that wisdom even to others. Then we go to, why don't I talk about what happened to me? Well, I've talked about it to my therapist and she knows, but why bring it up to social media? A lot of you can probably benefit out of it, but then again, a lot of, or some people might use it against. I mean, you just never know who's watching this. The person that might have caused that trauma to you might be watching this, if you know what I mean. So that's why I'm not going to bring it up here, but I'm going to write a book about it. Okay, so, anyways, let me go back to my food. It's supposed to be almost ready. Look at my doggy. This is Neo. Hey, Neo. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, it smells so good. Mm-mm. Okay, so what else was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah, I've been MIA in my YouTube channel for like, can you see that food? My sink is dirty. My house is nasty. I've been cleaning and it's not enough. I need to do more. Let me lower this more. But I've been MIA because I've been in the blues because of my. See, that's why I don't have a trauma. I don't have a trauma. But you know what? I'm a person that's prone to being in the blues and depressed and anxious and manic, depressive. But it's not something that I like to talk about. And but then again, it's a reality. A lot of people get diagnosed for this. A lot of people suffer from these symptoms and whatnot. So it's got to be talked about, especially when, especially coming from somebody that is going through that. I think it helps a lot. So that's why I'm trying to speak up and be open because maybe somebody can identify with my reality. So, um, I go through ups and downs right now. I don't know where I'm at. I'm here. But I'm willing to open up a little bit about my personal life. Today was the day that I decided to come back into spring. It's like spring, but it's actually summer. And I'm rising little by little, slowly but surely. Why is my dog licking me? Neo, please. Neo, Neo, please. Okay. But then again, I've been reading a lot of books. Today I was cleaning my house. I stayed home. Sorry, some call came up. I've stayed home all day because I cannot go into the sun because of some laser tattoo removal that I'm going through. And I'm supposed to go 3 days without sun. So I decided, hey, I'm going to stay home, save money by not. Because every time I feel like every time I go out, I need to spend money, whether it be with gas, because you have to, put gas in the car. And I'm not cheap, but I'm on a budget. I realize that. So, so I decided to stay home because of the tattoo removal, the laser treatment. Okay, great. Hello. Oh no. Hello. Am I still online? No, the freak. What happened? Oh yeah. I was panicking. Am I still? Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me or not. Somebody was calling my phone and the phone line totally went bunkers. Anyways, I hope this is still listenable to. Probably have to edit it or not even post it, but anyways, it looks like it's going and I'm live still. So, like I was saying, I got a laser tattoo removal yesterday. It's my second session and I'm healing and I got to go 3 days without the sun, so that's why I'm staying at home. And so I decided to just stay home and clean and chill and watch shows and take care of my dog and spend time with him and my son's bird and bearded dragon. Que boñeque. Again. Okay, that was again the video. Hello? Am I live? No, it's not live. Oh yeah, I'm live again. Okay, so that's horrible. Worst video ever. But anyhow, what I was saying is I'm jumping from one thing to another. Okay, so what I wanted to say is that you don't have to stay in the blues if you're depressed or if you're like if you have mental issues and or have traumas or are anxious or depressive or manic, any of that, you don't have to stay in that square. You can get out of it. It just takes some work and effort from yourself and not just the therapist, because the therapist is going to help you. And I go to group therapy and I have therapy sessions and it only helps me temporarily while I'm talking to them. When I go to my group meetings, it helps me, but that's for like 1 or 2 hours. Then what? Then I have the rest of the day and the rest of my life, and then what? I gotta deal with it on my own. So that's what I do. And lately I've been reading a lot of books, but one of the books I've been reading, which I'm gonna talk about right now, is called Touched with Fire by K. Redfield Jamison. This book right here. So basically, it's about it's basically a doctor talking about people with manic depressive illness and how these people that have manic depression or are very prone to depression are very artistic and have a very creative side to them. So they operate with that side of the brain that's very creative. And most of these people tend to be artistic as writers, as painters, even people that do sculptures, basically artsy, fartsy people. But mostly, according to the studies that doctor has researched, most of the artistic people that are manic depressive tend to be writers, mostly. In the most majority is writers. The least is the sculptures. And it's weird to think about that because sculptures are more, hands-on, and and painters are in between hands-on, and they use a lot of um mindful approach, I guess. And then the writers are basically solo artists that are writing. I don't know. I just see it that it's very odd to think about. And the thing that interests me the most, because I can identify with that. I mean, I've never done sculpture. Have you done sculpture? It looks cool. I've been to a museum that's a sculpture museum. Really cool, very beautiful. Then painters. I love paintings. I admire so much art in museums. It's one of my favorite things to do is to go to museums and admire and just binge watch. But one of my most favorite things personally is to read and write. Read and write, write and read. It's one of my biggest passions. And then again, I'm not trying to excuse myself for being the way I am by identifying, oh, because I like to write, I'm a manic depressive, oh, I'm artistic. And that's what I'm trying to get away from. When I'm reading this book, I'm really into it. I'm almost done with it. But I'm trying to like get out of that mode where I'm trying to identify myself with what the doctor's talking about in the book. Like I don't want to be like another one of these poets is called Edgar Allan Poe. He's very famous. What's his name? Poe. Yeah, so like him or other people. And then yeah, I don't want to be another statistic. Like I want to be unique. Do you want to be unique? That's one of my things that I want to be so unique that I'm actually just another social security number. I'm just another person. And I fall into my depression more and more. No, I'm kidding. Anyhow, I just wanted to say hi and give an update on why I've been MIA for like 2, 3 weeks. Well, um, as much as I want to create and I want to communicate more, and especially I want to be creating more videos that are going to be not just, I'm not looking to entertain people or have people, to brag about myself online or just be another YouTuber, but I want to actually have a purpose with I want to have a purpose, like actually, share my personal experience in my normal life within my very odd way of thinking, even though it's probably not that odd. Although we do tend to hide a lot of our most deepest, darkest thoughts. There's a lot of things I'm not willing to say will never bring to light. Why? Because there's people watching that shouldn't be watching your videos. There's the law that if you express some of your dark thoughts and feelings, you might get in trouble for that, right? Whether it's something fictional or not. And then, just for my own sanity, I rather just talk to my therapist. And I don't even tell my therapist all those things that bother me, but she knows most of it. Some things I do keep to myself because I know not even she's gonna get it. Because my past has gone from darkness to light. And um I'm very into the light right now. And that's what's changed the path in my life towards a more positive way of looking at life and being in a environment that's going to be more enlightening is by following the teachings of Jesus Christ. Again, I know there's a lot of people that are agnostic and atheists, and that's where I identify with a lot of those people because for many years I was an atheist myself. But for the most of my life, I've been an agnostic. Oh, that video popped up again. Hello? Am I live still? Can you still hear me? Anyways, I'm probably gonna end the video because I don't know if you're hearing me or not. But I got lost in my train of thought. I got lost. Great. So let me just um come to a conclusion here. I've been through dark and light. I feel like I'm enlightened right now, and I have been for a while. But I always keep my way of thinking, and I don't let one specific school of thought govern my way of thinking. And I've tried so hard with letting Christianity take over my life. But there's always something battling in my mind. And that's when I think, is this the is this the manic depressive crap, or is it my PTSD? Because I know it's not Satan. It's not. I overcame that. And I've been trying to get Jesus to completely save me, but it's really hard to do when you're trapped in a body that's supposed to be all about sin. That's a whole nother philosophy, story, and eventual conclusion. Anyhow, I think I'm gonna end the video right here. But I need to go have some food. And thank you for watching. Next time, I will eventually have some video that's going to be more comprehensive and edited, or not. But I like this talking, just live talking. Feels good. I'm venting and I'm putting out information that might help somebody. Am I the only weird person out there? I don't think I am. I've seen a lot of videos of some weirdos out there. I'm pretty normal. You know what? But that's another thing. It's not all about me, me, me. No, it's not about the self. Excuse me. That's what's holding me back a lot of times also, is that I'm very inside of my head and I need to get out of my head and be present. You know what? Just manic. No. Okay. That's all for today. I'll be back next time with something more positive, perhaps. Until then, bye. Take care.